Do you ever find that you take things too personally? Someone makes a small comment, a joke, a look, or a delayed response to your message, and suddenly your entire mood shifts. You smile on the outside, but inside you're spiraling. Did I say something wrong? Are they upset with me? Do they not respect me? And now a 5-second moment is living in your head rent-free for 24 hours. If that sounds like you, then this video is for you. Because here's the truth. You're not taking things personally because you're weak. You're taking things personally because your brain is trying to protect you. Your brain is a pattern detection machine. Your brain's number one job is survival. Not happiness, not confidence, but survival. If something hurt you before, embarrassment, rejection, comparison, or simply being ignored, your brain stores that as a warning sign. Now fast forward that to today. Someone says, "You're so sensitive," or "Is that what you're wearing?" or they don't invite you somewhere. Logically, it might be harmless, but emotionally, your brain starts to scan your memory and says, "Wait, I felt this before." And in a split second, it connects the present memory to an old wound that has nothing to do with the present moment. And that's why it feels bigger than it should. You see, you're not reacting to the comment, you're reacting to the memory attached to it. This is where the invisible emotional password comes into play. Think of your mind like a locked phone. Every emotional memory has a password: shame, rejection, feeling not good enough, or feeling invisible. When someone's words matches one of those passwords, your brain unlocks the entire archive. And suddenly, you're not just hearing a joke. You're 10 years old being laughed at. You're a teenager being compared against. Or you're the one who felt left out. And your nervous system doesn't care that you're grown up now. It just cares that it recognizes the signal. And when it recognizes the signal, it goes full on into protection mode. The protection mode shows up as overthinking, withdrawal, defensiveness, anger, people-pleasing, or shutting down completely. There's also a reason why high achievers take things personally more often. The more driven you are, the more self-aware you are, the more you want to build something meaningful, the more likely you are to take things personally. Why? It's because you care. And you care about not failing publicly. But when your caring turns your identity to reacting to everything around you, that's when it becomes exhausting. You start measuring your worth through microsignals. Did they respond fast enough? Did they like my post? Did they seem impressed? That's not confidence. That's outsourced self-worth. The real reason it hurts so much is because of what you already believe about yourself. If deep down you fear, "I'm not good enough, I'm not interesting, I'm too much, or I'll be rejected," then any comment that even slightly confirms that hits hard. Not because it's true, but because it aligns with your existing insecurity. It's like somebody knocking on a door that we've already cracked open. If the belief isn't there, then the comment doesn't stick. That's why two people can hear the same joke and one shrugs it off while the other thinks about it all night. Different internal beliefs, different emotional passwords. Now this is where it gets really interesting because the ego also plays a role. The ego isn't arrogance, the ego is your self-image. It's the identity that you're trying to protect. And when someone threatens that identity even slightly, then your ego goes into defensive mode. And defensive mode feels like over-explaining yourself or mentally arguing with them, or replaying the moment over and over, or trying to prove something later. It feels personal because your identity feels attacked. But here's the powerful shift. Not every comment is an attack. Sometimes it's projection, sometimes it's carelessness, sometimes it's insecurity. Not yours, but theirs. And sometimes it truly has nothing to do with you. So how do you stop taking everything personally? You can't stop your brain from scanning for threats, but you can interrupt the automatic connection. Step 1 is to pause. The next time something stings, instead of reacting, ask yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? Is it embarrassment, rejection, disrespect, or is it inadequacy? Step 2, name the feeling. When you name the feeling, you move from survival mode to awareness mode. That activates the rational part of your brain, the one that can evaluate rather than react. And step 3, ask yourself, where have I felt this before? Not to blame the past, but to understand your pattern. Because if this reaction feels bigger than the moment, then it probably is. And step 4, separate facts from interpretation. They said, "You're quiet today." Fact. They think I'm boring. Interpretation. They didn't respond for hours. Fact. They don't care about me. Interpretation. You see, most of the pain comes from interpretation, not the actual event. The power move is to build internal validation. That means you get to decide who you are. Not every passing comment, not every facial expression, and not every delayed text. When you know your strengths, your value, and your direction, then other people's opinions becomes data, not definition. And feedback becomes information, not identity. And here's something important for anyone who's trying to create something meaningful. If you can't handle neutral comments without spiraling, then criticism will crush you. And creation and building something requires resilience. Putting yourself out there guarantees judgment. So learning not to take things personally isn't just about peace of mind. It's about freedom. Freedom to create, freedom to speak, and freedom to take risks. And if this helped you see yourself differently, then subscribe for more insights that help you build, grow, and create without self-doubt holding you back. See you in the next one.